All right, so we're back again. Um, I wanted to talk about straight to the point. Why a lot of people just straight up disassociate in 2025. I was watching, and probably just for the general populace of young men, are they going to continue dissociating? I was watching Alter Ego Sean, and he was saying that he thinks it's a lot to do with, excuse me, the fact that goodness gracious, that people have most young men just he said you get up, you go to work, you go to the gym, you come home, you get on the game for an hour and you go to bed. That's my fucking life, bro. That's literally my life. That's exactly what I do every day, basically. Go to the gym 4 times a week. Go to work. I'm going to work 6 days a week today, this fucking week. Um, excuse me. Come home. I barely even play video games anymore because I basically have time to eat dinner and take a shower, and then I have to go to bed. So I think the problem is legitimately it's like, what the fuck am I living for, bro? Like, and I feel like it's not only me that says shit like that. And I know I'm not depressed. No, I'm not suicidal. But I'm saying what I'm getting at is though is that this is my life really. I get up, I go to work, I fucking go to the gym, and I come back home and I go to bed every fucking day. And like I'm at the point where I'm just starting to like get very pissed at like on a daily basis, and I can feel it in my chest, which I know is not good for me because I did look it up that if you already have high blood pressure, getting angry can cause you to have even worse blood pressure. Which I don't know that I have high blood pressure, but when I went to Walmart and I did the thing where you stick your arm in there and they test your blood pressure. Um, when I did that, it said I had high blood pressure, which probably shouldn't be drinking coffee either if I have high blood pressure, but my dad has it too, and he does the exact same thing. So I mean, and he's healthy enough, right? Um, but like another thing, like I get so frustrated with the general populace because everyone is so fucking out of touch. And my father, I wouldn't say he gets upset with me, but he doesn't understand where my rage comes from because the working with the general populace is very rage inducing. And I know some of you guys don't have jobs. You've had jobs. You don't have them right now because the job market is a fucking hellhole. Um, Working with the general populace sucks ass, for lack of better terminology. It's actual dog shit. So hopefully I don't rip the phone down. Just getting some milk for my coffee. But I heat up my pancakes as well while we're in here. But for a prime example, okay, I was at work 3 days ago, and there was an older fellow. He was probably 65 to 70 years old, and that's the age where a lot of people start getting dementia. Did this guy have dementia? I don't know, but something wasn't hooked up in his upstairs right. But I never got angry at him. I never got angry at him. If I was at now, people would be like, "Oh, well, you didn't get angry at him because you were at work." No, if I was at Walmart or something or Target, whatever, and I was waiting in line and this older fellow was there and he was taking an extremely long time, I wouldn't have cared, dude. I wouldn't have fucking cared because this funny thing is that people get so upset. Most people anyway get so upset about shit like this, but they fucking go home and they like masturbate and like watch TV. You're doing nothing fucking important anyway, is what I'm saying. So why are you in such a fucking rush all the time? Because this lady was like talking bad to the guy. She was like insulting this dude. And I mean, he was so nice. I mean, he was very old. He was very decrepit, but he was nice to me. So like, he caused me no problem. And here's the thing: you have to think. Okay, I know not everyone sees the world the way I do, But I think the world would be a better place if people did see the world the way I do. Because simply put, I'm not a fucking asshole. Okay? Sometimes I do get angry and I do get upset, but I'm not a fucking asshole. I'm not a bad guy. Okay? I'm not a bad person. And I can say that because I know I'm not. So, let me see. Can I reach this as well? Yes. And I got the wired set up today because it sounds better with the audio quality. Um anyhow, this video probably won't be too much longer, or I'll at least move it and continue the recording somewhere else. Um Whoops, I gotta open that again. So yeah, they're being like extremely rude to this fucking older guy, and I was like, dude, you have to figure, right? If that guy was around 60, 50, 50, 40 fucking years ago, I imagine what he did was probably important to the United States to some degree. You know, that guy could be a veteran. That guy could have been, some type of builder or construction worker. That guy probably did something important for America in his youth. He probably helped, the economy by having a job. You have to figure, right? Like, everyone has some type of intrinsic value, unless they're like a straight up rapist or murderer. Fuck that guy then. But almost everyone has some reason for being here and some reason why we should respect them. I hate that there's such a lack of fucking respect from society at large. Like, no one gives a shit or a fuck about anything. And it irritates me so bad because I get to work, I clock in, there's nothing has been done the whole fucking day before I get there. And it's like, I get frustrated at this shit because this is what I have to live with on a daily basis. Like, I understand you guys might be like, because I know some of you, some of my old friends haven't had jobs yet. Once you get a job, we're going to put you back over where you were. Once you get a fucking job, understand that that will be like 75% of your life is going to the job. Because it's all I fucking do. If I get up and I go to work, I'm already spending my time right now trying to get ready to go to work. Because I'm eating my breakfast, I have to go work out after this, I have to take a shower, and then I have to go to work. It is 11:20 in the morning. Okay? I got up at about 10. I always sit around for a little bit after I wake up. Um, I have to leave and be at work. I have to be at work at 2 o'clock. You see the problem? I can't fucking teleport to work at 2 o'clock. I can't do whatever the fuck I want from the time I wake up till 1:59. I can't do that. So really, your 9 to 5 is a 10 to 6. Or sorry, is a 8 to 6. Because you have to get ready and you have to drive back home after you work. That's what I'm saying, bro. If I could live in a society where we didn't prioritize this fucking work shit so much, I would. But we don't. Because it's all anyone fucking does anymore. Like my dad, all he does is get up and go to work. He works out occasionally. He works out more than most people do, probably at least once or twice a week. But like, my brother, you have to understand.